Okay, we have more Radiohead. We have another basement session. I've been loving the Radiohead singles I've listened to so far. I've absolutely loved them. And I'm in the process of reacting to their album. The video should be up in a couple of days, so do bear with me. I've been a busy guy. But here today we do have another basement session, and the song is called Weird Fishes / Arpeggi. Arpeggio? Who knows? I mean, I've been loving the Radiohead music. I've absolutely loved it. Don't need to say much more. I'm gonna keep reacting to as many of these Radiohead basement sessions as I can, like that's visible on the internet. And I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna go straight into it. As I said, I've been loving the Radiohead. So this is Weird Fishes Arpeggi by Radiohead from the basement. The drums are really nice. I like that. Really like that. I think that's the electric guitar as well in the back. I do like that. Little.
In the deepest ocean, the bottom of the sea.
He's carrying this emotion.
They turn me.
Just like the other songs, isn't it?
Now why should I stay here? Why should I stay? I'd be crazy not to follow. Follow where you lead. Your eyes, they tell me. Turn me on a phantom.
That's I don't mean to interrupt, but like I do just want to say that number one, this is a completely different vibe, so to speak, in comparison to the other songs I've reacted to, like No Surprises, like All of Me. I'm pretty sure. I hope that's the name. It's in my previous video. It's a much different approach, a bit more. The tempo is higher, and it's a lot more upbeat. Obviously, I don't know if the lyrics translate that fully and carry that forward, but like in terms of the actual vibe of where the song is going, music instrumentally, it's a lot more cheerful, and it is quite refreshing because, you know, I don't want to hear Tom York being so down, you know. I want to see a bit more of a happy Tom York. And also, mind you, the actual singing is amazing as well. Like he'd go to these very like almost out of breath vocals, like here, you know, just about here. He's using basically like his residual energy, and he doesn't put much effort into the actual, like he doesn't, the actual volume of his voice isn't the loudest I've heard, but it's very powerful at the same time. And like he uses a lot of energy in his own unique way, and he's obviously doing this here, but he's using his every bit of his breath and oxygen that he's got to sing these little notes at the end. You can hear it here. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful. Ah.
Over by the worms and wet fishes. Wet fishes.
And he's gone to this very plucky, calm instrumental. Oh man. Oh my. It's wow. Wow, wow, wow. That the outro to that was unexpected. Very unexpected. It went from like this cheerful. I don't even have to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. These songs from Radiohead give me this feeling from within that I can't really put to words. Like, I don't know. It started off with this kind of not cheerful, but a very, yeah, I'm gonna say cheerful. It started off rather cheerful, instrumentally wise, and then it kind of just stopped and instantly switched to this kind of almost a cappella outro, but like it was just him, where it was just him and the guitar, like the electric guitar, and a little bit of drum kicks in there, but like it was just it was like one note, and it sounded so soft and sweet and beautiful, and anything in that, like every synonym to those words, that's what I felt he expressed, and it was, I just said it was fantastic. I want to hear that ending just again. I really do. And he keeps going up and up, and it's all in one. It's so raw and like unorthodox. Some of this, like it sounds really unorthodox, and you wouldn't really. This isn't like a vocal technique that you'd hear from many artists of all genres. You know, hear anything, you wouldn't really hear it. Even in rock, how there's gonna be some unorthodoxy in the vocals from some artists. Like, you don't really get this type of. I don't even know how to describe it. Like these vocals, you don't really get it. And I think Tom York expresses, and he gives us just that. You know, he gives us really uneasing and unsettling vocals that that shouldn't work, but they do. And he pairs it with these soft vocals and vocal harmonies, and it all puts together like just a beautiful track. And it feels upbeat. It feels like a happy Radiohead song that you can bop anywhere, even with some of these like sad, softening tones and pitches that he put together. But like, it does sound really nice. And he's even like expressing himself physically. All I've got to say is it's beautiful. Like they just haven't missed. From what I've heard, they haven't missed, and it just makes me more and more and more and more excited to listen to every song by the day. And I'm going back to listening to these songs like I previously reacted to, and they're just a constant bop. You have to be in a specific mood to listen to them. Don't get me wrong, because they can be a bit sad. However, when you're in that mood and you just feel like listening to some grunge or some kind of laid back, borderline sad rock ballads, and I listen to these songs like No Surprises, potentially this one, I just feel happy to have discovered them. And happy and thank you to you guys for suggesting these basement sessions to start with, because I wouldn't have known of these songs, number one. I believe, if I'm correct, most of these basement sessions are off of one of their albums, and they've just selectively picked out songs to play within the session, like this being one of the songs off an album, which I'll get to listening to eventually for sure. But I loved it. I very much loved it. I'm going to start rating some of these as well. I really am going to start rating some of these out of 10. And I think the first two were an easy 9 out of 10. Easy 9 out of 10. This one as well, I would put it an 8. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. Just for the sake of it being rather short. I would have loved to hear just a minute more, just a little minute more. Even if it's a 5-minute song, I just wanted more. It's that's just how it is. But I loved every single song. I loved. And I am just excited to hear more. That has been your boy Chris. Radiohead with Weird Fishes, Arpeggi live from the basement. Let me know what you want me to react to in the future. Drop them down in the comments. Music, albums, anything music related, drop them down, and I'm gonna make sure I lock in and react. But until next time, take care of yourself and take care of each others. Have a great and blessed rest of your week, yeah?